Yes, passing, the most satisfying part of soccer. Scoring goals might be thrilling, dribbling through defenders might be elating, and defending may feel rewarding, but nothing compares to this. This right here is satisfying. However, passing can also just be this. There's nothing exciting about this, but it is still essential to being a top-class player. In this video, I'll take you step by step through how to be a more accurate and consistent passer, as well as provide you necessary tips to help you maintain possession of the ball for your team. Welcome back to the channel. So first, I'm going to go through the technique for passing, and then I'll give you 5 bonus tips to help you be a more effective passer. First things first, when you're playing a pass, you need to make sure that your standing foot is about 6 inches from the ball, in line with it, and pointing in the direction you want to pass. This may sound familiar to you because I talked about this a couple weeks ago with getting more power on your shots. This is important because if your standing foot isn't positioned correctly, the quality of your pass will suffer by either being inaccurate or by being slow. Also, lean over the ball as you're passing. While you may not blast a pass over the bar by leaning back in the same vein as you would with a shot, you still need to lean over the ball to help it move smoothly across the surface. This is important because if you're leaning back, you're likely reaching for the ball, and this will cause your pass to be bouncy. While this won't affect the accuracy of your pass, it might make it more difficult for your teammate to control. We don't pass to be like, it's not my fault we lost it. Take care and lean over the ball so that you can play a smooth pass to help your teammate out. If you're playing a long ball though, you don't want to lean over the ball, but I've gone through that technique in another video. So check that out after this if you're interested in hearing about that. Now you've gotten here. As you're about to pass the ball, if you want to use the inside of your foot, open up your hips laterally so that you can bring your toe up and lock your ankle. Then you want to hit the middle of the ball with this part of your foot. If you want to use the outside of your foot, then keep your hips forward and push the ball with this part of your foot. Keeping your ankle locked for this technique is important because it helps you control the weight of your pass, making it less likely for you to underhit it or overcook it out for a throw-in. Lastly, if you've already taken a touch and have controlled the ball, then when you're making contact with the ball, you want to hit through the ball. If you punch the ball, stopping your momentum after contact, the pass will be choppy, making it harder for your teammate to deal with, and it'll have less speed. In order to get the pass that glides across the surface, you need to pass through the ball. Now, if you're receiving the ball in with a lot of pace on the pass, then all you want to do is a slight punch, stopping your momentum after contact. You want to absorb some of the pass's momentum, otherwise your pass back will pop up. Now, as promised earlier, I have 5 important tips to make you a better passer. First off, you need to prepare yourself to succeed. I mean that there's certain things you need to do before you receive the ball to make it more likely that you play the correct pass. As your teammate is about to pass you the ball, you need to be aware of where the defenders are and where you want to take the ball. If you know what you want to do with the ball before you receive it, you'll be able to take a better touch and then pass it off quicker, making it more likely to be a completed pass. And that leads into the second tip. Play with tempo. This is the biggest difference in games as you play in better and better leagues. As you're getting into these higher leagues, defenders get better and defend more organized, forcing you to make decisions and pass the ball quicker. If you need all day on the ball to make a decision, it doesn't matter how accurate your pass is. It will be read and intercepted by the defense. Push yourself to release the ball quickly, even if you don't have to at your current level, so that way you are prepared when you make the step up. And this is the same for if you're training on your own. Make sure that you are training at the highest tempo possible so that way you can replicate it in games. Also, your passes need to have the proper weight on them. If the defense is closing down the passing lane, then you need to release the ball with more speed so that it can break them down. However, if you're setting up a teammate for a one-touch shot outside the box, the pass needs to have less weight on it so that way it is easier for him to strike. Essentially, if you need your teammate to step on the ball and pass it one touch, it should be a slower pass. But if the passing lane is tight or he has time to take several touches, then you need to spray it out faster. Another important element of playing accurate passes is playing to their correct foot. And this is important for two reasons. Whenever you pass the ball, you can see their surroundings. Therefore, you know if they have a defender coming and from where. If a defender is coming from his left, then you must pass the ball to his right foot. This will help him protect the ball, but it also acts as a form of communication. Passing to his right foot means, hey, turn to your right. Therefore, if you're playing the pass to his left, you're telling him to turn left, and the defender might be able to tackle and win the ball. Also, if your teammate is on the counterattack, pass the ball to his front foot in space, encouraging him to attack the defense. Playing a pass behind him or to his wrong foot can absolutely kill the momentum of a fast break, letting the defense recover into shape. And lastly, just like with many other of my videos, you need to practice, practice, practice. Becoming an accurate passer does not come overnight. It takes tens of thousands of passes to improve at it. If you need some drills to get along with your journey, watch this video. It has drills that will improve your short passing, low driven passing, long balls or pings, and even crossing. It is a very well-rounded training session. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed the video or have learned something from it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.